Welcome to Trending Niches, episode number 20. This week, once again, we've got quite a few Thanksgiving and Christmas trends that's sort of dominating the top selling designs on Merch by Amazon at the moment. But I also found a few trends and niches that are sort of emerging, which are not Thanksgiving or Christmas related. So stick around for those. And as usual, I'm using PODCS to find all of those niches, both on Merch by Amazon and on Redbubble. So before I start with the trends that you can enter, here is one that you definitely shouldn't. It says every girl needs a little rip in her jeans, and this is, I believe, a quote from the Yellowstone TV show, which I just talked about in the last episode actually, but it's not very obvious that it is from that show. There was actually some t-shirts just yesterday in this niche which had a BSR that was way lower than 92,000, but even if you click on this bestseller right now and open it in Amazon, you get the Dogs of Amazon page, which means this has been taken down and removed. So definitely not safe. If you upload designs to this trend, then you might get your Merch by Amazon account terminated, so don't even try it. The first trend I've got for you is one of those that has nothing to do with Thanksgiving or Christmas. It is Brazil, and pay attention to the spelling here. I spelt it with an S, which is the native way to say Brazil for Brazilians, but you could also spell it with a Z and get slightly different results, but including both words in your listing is definitely a good idea here. And the reason I wanted to shout this one out is because there's quite a few designs that have got really low BSRs, but not just that, there's also a ton of newcomers and designs that are trending up in BSR over the past few days. So I'll put up the screenshot of those examples. So there's definitely potential right here to enter this niche with new designs, and as you can probably tell, quite a few of them are related to football. So I'm guessing that most of these purchases are happening due to the upcoming World Cup of football, and people just want to wear something to represent their country. I even uploaded a Brazil themed design the other day and it sold literally the day after. So this is why I wanted to recommend it, because I think for tier 10 this could be a good sort of underdog niche which not everyone is thinking about, but that definitely has potential at the moment, even though Thanksgiving is dominating. Now a few quick tips right here while we look at the detail page of the bestseller in the Brazil niche. Definitely do not type the words World Cup into your title or listing anywhere. That is the official name of the tournament and it will probably get you into trouble. So if you've got Brazil in the different spellings, Brazilian, football, soccer in there, that's cool, that's no problem. But yeah, World Cup is definitely not allowed as far as I'm aware. You can see the sales graph right here as well, with a definite indication that the BSR has been dropping and dropping consistently, and the tournament has not even started yet. If Brazil does well, then these BSRs will get extraordinarily smaller or lower, which is obviously good. So yeah, take a look at the keywords. And one more thing I wanted to mention as well is that just uploading a Brazilian flag, or well, this sort of design right here, is probably going to lower the potential of you getting sales. You will want to try and target a more specific part of Brazilian fans. That design right there is good, but it's probably already been on, it's been on merch for 4 years, so that's why it's selling really well. It's got a lot of sales history. If you're starting out with a new design, you want to not just target everyone in Brazil, but a more specific group to improve the possibility of actually getting some sales. And just a quick heads up, PODCS is currently running an amazing Black Friday deal, and it's called buy one, get one free. And the way this works is if you type in my coupon code PA50, then hit apply and go to purchase an annual membership, then you will pay $99, but you will get 2 years worth, which is the cheapest deal you can really get for research tools, because it's something like $4 per month if you do the math, which is crazy. So definitely take advantage of it. It only lasts until the 26th of November. Next up, we've got pumpkin pie, and this is definitely one of the best selling sub niches for Thanksgiving at the moment. Thanksgiving is still going to sell for another few days. I'm guessing that sales are probably going to drop off at around Tuesday next week, but this one definitely a good sub niche for Thanksgiving. There's lots of funny designs. I would ignore these Pac-Man themed ones. That's definitely not cool and can get you into trouble with Merch by Amazon, but all of the other ones with the phrases do seem fine to me. This one definitely stands out. It's on the asphalt color t-shirt, I think. No, that's not asphalt, that's the slate, sorry. Tier 20,000 seller doesn't even know what the colors are called. But basically, this one stands out because it's not just a funny phrase, it's a kawaii design. It's got piece out on there which also has that groovy font style, and it's a different t-shirt color. So definitely a cool design, and it's only been posted this year in October. So a new coming t-shirt doing well in this niche, and it definitely shows why it is doing well in terms of the creativity or the ways it stands out. I do like this trumpkin pie design as well. That's a pretty good idea. I personally wouldn't feel comfortable selling that on merch, but I can see that doing really well on other marketplaces as well. Moving on, we've got a very new trend, which once again, I would be careful with on Merch by Amazon. I think it might be allowed, but it might also not be. So I wanted to recommend it anyway because it can be really valuable on other platforms as well, like Etsy, TeePublic, Redbubble, because Biden Fetterman 2024, it's a no-brainer, is definitely a new politics trend for the US, and we can see right here 129 kbsr for a t-shirt that was posted on the 11th of November, which is only a few days ago at the time of recording this video. And that's basically the case for all of these designs right here. They're all posted a few days ago, and granted some of them are still in the like 1 million BSRs, but with such a new niche, it is unlikely that PODCS has all of the t-shirts indexed for this trend or for this niche. So to see so many of these already doing pretty well with like a 300, 400 kbsr is definitely amazing. I'm going to upload some of these designs to all the other marketplaces myself besides Merch by Amazon, because why not? You can just use Flying Upload to quickly push them out there and be somewhat early to this trend, not as early as these people posting it literally on the 11th of November. But I think you should also take advantage of it. Maybe don't upload to Merch because Biden designs are always a bit dangerous with Merch by Amazon, but all the other marketplaces should be fine. Moving on, we've got a Christmas trend. I noticed tons of designs saying believe doing really well in terms of Christmas sub niches. You could definitely target this one. I wouldn't just do what everyone else is doing with like the word and a Christmas hat, and that's a bit overdone for sure. But this design stands out. That looks really cool. The way these fonts or that font is customized with a candy cane Christmas tree, definitely a nice idea. And I also thought Bigfoot right here shows up in this niche. So you could maybe, if you're creative, come up with a cool idea to cross niche the believe thing with Santa and Bigfoot, because lots of people don't believe in Santa and don't believe in Bigfoot. So maybe there's an opportunity there to cross niche. Maybe it's already been done before, I'm not sure. But when I looked at this niche, I thought that's definitely, yeah. So someone has literally just taken Bigfoot, put a Christmas hat on him and put believe. You could probably come up with a funny phrase along with that as well, with that sort of graphic. But anyway, I think you get the idea. Believe is definitely a popular word or sub niche of Christmas, and I'm pretty sure there is some cool ways to approach this rather than just writing out the text. I wouldn't do believe in the Polar Express because that's a film that you shouldn't infringe on. But besides that, have fun with this trend. Moving on, we've got Friendsgiving, which is a very popular sub-niche once again of Thanksgiving. Don't do anything like this with the Friends TV show sort of word style or logo style. That's constantly getting removed from Merch by Amazon, and it's definitely not allowed. But besides that, the word Friendsgiving is fine, I'm pretty sure. One more thing for people in lower tiers, or I've been asked, like, should I still be selling Thanksgiving shirts? If you've had some Thanksgiving designs uploaded for a couple of weeks and they haven't sold, then just get rid of them. You might as well move on to a different trend, or maybe start with Christmas designs. If you have Thanksgiving designs that have sold at least once, then just keep them up for a few more days, because like I said, Amazon's probably going to fulfill the orders until Tuesday before Thanksgiving. You can leave them up for a few more days and potentially get some more sales that way, but then once it comes to Wednesday, Thursday, you can probably take them down and move on to the next trend or niche that you want to enter. Kicking off the Redbubble trends this week is Born to Weld, which is extremely small in terms of search results. It only has 26, yet it is still a trending phrase on Redbubble, as you can see right here. It doesn't always say trending. Sometimes you just type it in at the top and it gives you the arrow to indicate that it's trending, and it doesn't have this section. But nevertheless, oftentimes this box right here is an indicator that it is a current trend. Born to Weld, no idea why this is trending. We got different types of designs. We've got the retro sunset right here. We've got a circular one with that sort of metal color scheme going on. Lots of different ideas. Once again, this is a phrase that's easily skatable. Born to, you could put lots of different words at the end of that sentence that could apply to different jobs or hobbies. And yeah, I hope you have fun with this little pocket of trending niche, and let's move on to the next one. The next trend I found for you is nice, naughty, I swear I tried. Only 182 results. This is a design that I also pointed out before on Merch by Amazon, where it's doing really well. So to see it with such little results on Redbubble is actually surprising to me. And as we can see, there's a few different ways to do it. Mainly it's this sort of tick box design style, but you could do it with different colors. Here the boxes are wearing Christmas hats, which looks really nice, way nicer than like the basic boxes as you've got them here. Definitely an interesting niche, one that you can be creative with. Instead of I swear I tried, you could have lots of different options there, and that could be funny. I do like this idea as well. This is on a sticker and it has the ugly Christmas sweater design style. Very, very cool way to go about it. And the sticker even works in a way where you get 4 in one go, which is definitely really cool and stands out in the search results. So try and be a bit creative. Don't just make a basic box like this design style, because you're not really going to stand out. And have fun with this early Christmas trend with very low competition on Redbubble. Moving on, we've got shopping with my nomies, which is a very cool little phrase. Only 68 results, and there's quite a few Christmas themed designs in here once again, but I don't think it even has to be Christmas themed. I mean, this is sort of design that could work all year round for people who just like shopping, but it does seem to sell really well in terms of the Christmas trend right now, where people are just generally shopping more often for Christmas presents. And so you might want to, once again, try out the ugly Christmas sweater style. Could give the gnomes or find gnomes with different outfits. I would recommend something like a red plaid pattern on the hats. That could be an idea. Try and create a nice layout, some fun fonts. I definitely like these scripty fonts right here. They look really good and they're still readable, but there is other options as well. That's not the only fonts you can go with. And last but not least, we've got Pay Me in Pasta. God knows why this is trending. There's a lot of basic text designs right here that literally look very boring. Not sure why those are ranking at the top. Nevertheless, there's also some slightly more creative ideas like these ones with the sunset. Although pasta is barely readable in this design right here. So I think you can probably come up with some designs for this niche or for this trend that look a lot better than what's already out there, because tons of these designs are either really hard to read, really boring, or just a bad layout. So try and find some good pasta graphics, find a nice bold font. Like this gets a little bit better. You can actually read these fonts somewhat better and they have a nice texture effect. Go along the route of more readable words, make them bigger, make the fonts easier to read. I hope you found this video useful, and if you want to learn how to find new and emerging trends, meaning t-shirts with a low BSR that have only been posted very recently, then you definitely need to watch this video next, because it's going to help you increase your immediate sales and potentially even get out of the lower tiers.